Facts. I would let him. Oh, for the dude you can play with on the league. Okay. Don't throw my way, nigga. No.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Heineke. He's going to run, but he's got a long and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Don't be trying to sneak that man on the field, Charles. He tried to sneak Heineken on the field.
That nigga did a good clean.
I'm like, why can't I hear this shit hella good? I heard the sound coming through my headset. I'm like, this shit sounded like I'm running the fucking game. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It sounded hella sick, no cap.
They'll run for the first down.
That's how you feel?
And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
That's how you feel?
Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson.
Block.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
I'm about to run somebody over.
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Yeah, last night. What was he? Yeah.
Stafford on 3rd down. He's going to go down. Same thing at the 13-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. 30-yard attempt.
Let me try to line up on Holcomb, Charlie.
Puts it through.
I've been playing on Holcomb.
They're going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jeff Quinter's been 75 and starting to my 5th corner on this squad.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you
if he could stay on the field, yeah, he could show better.
The field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. You give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You feel me?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down, Washington.
Nah, no good though, eh?
Yeah.
On 1st down, Gibson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle,
Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Right back to him on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Buying time to his left. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Never get no pressure on the times.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Bro, I'm trying to play inside, bro. How you fucking beat in the middle when I'm trying to play
Washington.
So number 24.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Clifton Hopkins on for the extra point.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taken about 7 yards deep.
No, he came from the back
the
there.
21-yard line, so
He did like that little like
yards.
angle route, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
At their own 21
Yeah.
yard line.
Wish we're supposed to have cover because I'm playing inside, but
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
oh, come on.
Going to be incomplete.
That'll be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
Now it's right.
Hit that
Very good return that time. 18 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's just nice. Can't wait for season 4. You think they're going to be his son for the
Out
title?
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because it worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. After one,
But at the end of the day, he got
7-3 the
rushed up on
score
for it.
on EA Sports.
7, Lions 3.
It's just a fucked up way he set him up. He'll tell his parents to do it. Well, they got him at his mom, with his mom.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh my!
This is
They played me, bro.
Logan Thomas. And
Oh
I
my!
see
He
you
got
out there,
lucky.
but he barely
He
got
got
past
lucky.
you.
They played me, but I played that shit. They didn't let me turn around for it.
23 yards.
Like it made me run
the
past
final tally.
it.
Washington.
Oh my god! They didn't even give me an attempt to try to pick that shit. Like, come on.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
2 yards left on second down from the 9. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
That's how that's like gonna make got me.
As he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Let's go.
Oh my God, good play.
It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We may look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points in
bounce Charles with that.
Trying to find
He was up the sideline where they do sitting down.
Having a gain of 12 and then first down to get away from the end zone.
You're not catching. It's a run that got like that. Like that nigga Matthew be saying. I seen that shit. He was posting
now a play fake it at Stafford.
Really? You didn't give me a chance to go up for that. That's bullshit, bro.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Fuck, I tried to throw it away. Good fucking
Can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Oh my God.
Oh, good tackle. That's the house.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's what I was looking at, but I didn't feel like it was open.
So
and I threw it to him on the next play.
Drive CD that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, "Hey, take a look at the scoreboard.
Really get it in there.
With a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there."
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground.
Boy, Pete, get off the...
He's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
He's across midfield.
Looking at all they pay out of the house out there, man.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth. And he will swing back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold.
He probably picked that. He was going to throw that before the play.
No, I was trying because you can't see everything out there.
I want to throw what I was doing. I just didn't press the
feel what's going on, and then get to the right
one.
spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
See me, nigga. Feel me?
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25.
Yeah, I was saying I'm doing it just like that nigga from Texas that body slamming that nigga.
On the ground,
bro, this nigga's just getting off the block like nothing.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I was trying to. Niggas doing a lot for the run every dollar there. They got hella niggas over there.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Bro, I can't even throw that, bro. He was throwing it before he got hit.
The former national champion in Alabama gets in for the sack.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Yeah, when you picked him, you wasn't thinking about that D-line, huh? They got like all first round.
Back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. And when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
48-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Right.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know if you're trying to throw it deep, you wouldn't have to have enough time to throw it deep. That's why I pressed him. I know what I'm doing, man. He has to throw it very quick.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Lions will take over.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the gun, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay.
Bro, can't even give me a chance to go up for that Galladay on the weekend.
Up inside the 10. Very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does.
Look, he's like 6 inches taller than
the guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
just threw it back.
Bro,
Steven Sims.
exactly. It's supposed to let me have that one.
Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Jump that.
McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking for the end zone.
Oh my God.
Down to 15 seconds now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. That's some strong running. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The final shot before the break. Stanford throwing deep for Galladay. And it'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the 1st half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
6 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Stanford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Catch. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This thrown quickly out to Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To the air again, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Reuben Foster picks him. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw.
He could throw.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Heineke. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now back to throw. He can't find anyone.
Yeah, that may have opened the back
And he goes
end.
down. Davy Shelton muscles his way in for the sack. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. They'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Bro, he's open. Put it on me.
Interception. Picked off at the 11. They'll take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charlie, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it. and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On third down, it's Gibson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Back to throw here. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On first down at Stafford. And now here's another interception.
You know we want to touch that, man?
Reuben Foster picks it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. All I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates. Because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman.
Well, he's a hell of a pass here with clearing the catching.
And right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field.
That's right, play calling may come
into a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Come down with that.
On first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Galladay's got it. The Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So now Stafford will bring up the Lions, and they'll go for 2.
Stay in the end zone. I'm going to what he's doing.
He's not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the drive for 2 is going to come up empty.
But let me help him out.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair That's signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh, we need some more stops.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Okay, so what play should I pick, Matthew?
Nah, he's my coach. What the fuck? I already picked him. He's a Raider way.
The false start backs him up 5.
That's
First
okay,
and
we're not playing
15.
those Raiders right now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Come on, get there,
And he's
bro.
got him.
If
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
You fucking faggot.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. I think that after the second
Matthew
one,
told me he whispered.
telling his
Did you hear him?
teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be
Matthew whispered that shit, huh,
mine. And
Matthew?
that turned out to be true.
Matthew's not even in the room, but he whispered that shit. He told me he got off the shit, so he could tell me. Oh, you whispered
Suddenly it's
slant.
1st and goal.
That's why I got it.
Interception. A
You tell
quick
him.
change in the
He whispered that
situation
shit.
here.
Just, okay. What?
He said, fuck me.
That's what I thought he said.
After the interception, here's Stafford. They'll try and set up the
Oh my
screen.
god. Had me in the air.
It's touchdown. Touchdown. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage
It's
as
a
they
21-3
cash in
now,
for
21-16.
6.
15. I think check it for 2 instead of 4 point game.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
But exactly why I go for 2.
And it's no good. That could be a critical miss here in a one-score game of the fourth.
But watch me kick a perfect fucking kickoff.
Detroit.
So with the
I
missed
hate that.
PAT in his
This is
rearview
gonna
mirror,
fuck
he
up.
goes back out to kick
No,
this
I
one
don't
off. A fairly
smack that
short
motherfucker.
kick from the
Smack
14.
that
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Kill him? Yeah, that's what it's
Takes
screen.
over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
About 11
And
hits on.
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Charles,
This
is he
defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but
why
they're
is he
winning in the fourth
winning?
quarter.
And what
Why
a
is he
fine
landing
line
on
it
that like
is
that?
about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Hit that. He got that in there, bro. I just highlighted. Yeah, he's not supposed to make that throw or that catch. Wow, you got lucky. He don't make that.
No one even hit him.
What do you mean? He got hit by 3 niggas. We talking about nobody even hit
No,
him.
I watched the replay. I let it go before he got hit.
I'm talking about the receiver. He's not even supposed to get that in. I don't give a fuck.
Oh. That's Terry McLaurin. Oh my God. What are you doing? All right,
So
no.
that'll back him up 5.
Yeah, good boy. Oh yeah, thank you. You don't need it? Huh?
Oh, she's gone? I'm on the way right now.
Can you shut my door all the way, Mom, please?
Mikey's on the way too right now.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and
Yeah,
15.
You couldn't decline it?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play will go
man, I fucking didn't even pick a play for that.
Midfield at the 49. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Nah, he ran it. Thinking it was a pass play.
Yeah.
Which is cool with me, you feel me? Reggie Bush. The Bush push. And be up with it like, damn, they get to the house. That's what made me fall in love with the Trojans, man. What the fucking cracker? Oh, yeah.
They make no take like art great day though.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Throw it to the tight end, bitch.
Incomplete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing
And
down
then
the
go for the field
distance
goal?
very well by the defense, isn't it?
What is
Take
it, like
whatever you want
60
underneath by all means.
Like 60 something.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Hey, I honestly wasn't even trying to do that. I thought it was a delay of game. A 60-something yarder.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Foster.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And not what he was
We got championship drive right here. Let's go.
In the end zone.
Oh, I gotta make the 2-point to win it too. Fuck. I mean, the point after to win it. Fuck. That dude pull up and he can get the field goal. I take it on that drive.
Yeah, we got a minute and a half.
Play action. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 25.
Stafford now to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. As they use the first of their timeouts. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Don't go back across fucking field like that.
Past the 45.
Especially when I'm straight out somebody
A
else.
pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble
covering
with the
everything, nigga.
interceptions
Stop
in this
doing
game
more
here.
coverage out
Hits his
there.
guy out in the flat.
You know, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. In the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you get to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now it's Stafford.
Suck it up.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And it goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Why?
From the 50, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle.
Oh, no mames.
Getting this one early down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
That was a dot, no lie.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Stafford. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead.
Actually on the right side, huh? Yeah, I'm looking left side. I had 2 routes from the left side, that's why I was working the left side. I was like, charging like the Tommy way? He was wide open like that way?
No.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Get in, bitch.
So the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
Let me in there.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
He'll be every time.
Back to throw.
Oh shit.
They can't get a throw off.
Those guys, GG.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Chase Young in there to drop him as
come on,
let's go.
That's some bullshit. You gotta come down with that, bro.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just
He caught
saw
that. He
wanted
to come jump up there. He had to jump for that.
Zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to drop a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer.
He got
right?
lucky. I had to fucking start off super rough.
I
just scored to the 12th, the 4th, and the 4th, so 12th and the 4th. He's lucky he don't miss that. You don't want to see me with the Niners and the Raiders, right? I don't want to say Niners. You on the yard or what? I'm out there deep beating shit right now, way. You're lucky I can't lock you up and roll, like going against Drill's way. That'd be lit. That'd be lit. Can we? That's what I'm saying. About 2 weeks, we'll play against each other. But just, if we do play, you have to have like somebody else throwing you the ball, and so you have a quarterback throwing you the ball, and you choose whenever you want it. We all time quarterback switching back and forth. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Charles be getting dogged though. I'll be picking Charles shit off to the house all day.
I'm sending the invites for the yard way.
Mac, you? Nah, no practice way.
No practice way.
I'm gonna send you invite. Oh, got it. Players, alright, for sure. We going online or what? Hey, you get dogs?
It's obvious.
I'm talking about trying to play people. You could try it, see how horrible it goes. No, actually, no, we can't. Charles quarterback's not up to par yet to play online. A lot better, all the way up to 18. Did he? No, I think like level 4, level 5, but he might be up there. Oh, Lakers, they finally have a game on. They finally have a game on TV for once. I'm gonna have to watch that. It's at 7. They used to put on NBA TV, but I don't have that shit. I ain't paying for no NBA TV. Alright, on the phone. Make me moan. And it starts at 7, 6:20, so we still got time. Nah, wait, you take forever, way. Oh, yeah, set it up. Send invites and all that shit so I could at least customize shit where you over there. And suck a dick and all that. I know you can't. Still, I could try. I'm gonna find a way, way. I'm gonna hack it, way. I'm gonna be a hacker. I need to change my weight cleats also. I got my weight cleats, the cash money cleats. Hey. You need to give me those, way. I'm gonna go run your shit. I'm gonna pull up on your house, way. That's it.